Can someone become a copywriter even if English isn't their first language?
Yes.
Cool. Next question.
So again, this is another one, very frustrating. We get it a lot. Here's the thing with ESL speakers. You need to have competence in spoken and written English. It does not matter how you acquire it or when you acquire it. I believe Joseph Conrad and Vladimir Nabokov learned English way later in their life, and they became some of the best-selling English authors of all time. I know one person in particular whose book you have probably been told to read. He was the best-selling financial copywriter for like 5 years running, like earning something on the order of millions of dollars a year from the promos that he wrote. I was at a conference with him once, and somebody asked him, like, you're from Brazil. English isn't even your first language. What is your secret? And he basically just said, well, it forces me to write simply, and I think people like that. That's it. And so, again, like, don't let the whole degree thing, don't let the whole ESL thing, English as a second language thing, stop you or be in your mind one of those obstacles that you put up in front of yourself that prevents you from actually acting on or learning or growing. Because that's all it is, a self-imposed obstacle. Granted, if you cannot write a coherent English sentence, you probably are not going to get hired. So that is the big caveat here.
And that's something I'll touch on quickly as well, which is it's difficult because, I get a lot of messages, from a lot of people asking about starting copywriting and what they should do. And I get a lot of messages from people who don't have English as a first language and aren't native speakers. And I can tell by the way that they'll have approached me that they're not going to get hired by someone who's English. And the advice I always give to them is bring your English up to native standard first. And it's really hard to hear. And it annoys me because like they've been sold these lies basically by people saying, oh, like you don't have to, English doesn't have to be your first language. You can make loads and loads of money, which while it's true, you need to make sure that you can write as if you do have English as a first language. And I'll just kind of say that for the record now as well. Like make sure that you have practice consuming like Western media, for example, and you get how people speak simply and not super professionally and in slightly broken English, because that is something that I don't want you to get sold on the stream of like, oh yeah, it's 100% possible. As long as I can put a relatively meaningful sentence together, then I can make loads of money.
Handwriting sales copy, handwriting advertisements, like actually like looking word by word and following along and writing it down. And not just writing it down, but actually looking sentence by sentence and going, why is this in this order? What does this communicate that is different from like what I would try to write, for example, if it were in English? And understanding those nuances by paying close attention is going to be something that helps you. I'm not a big proponent of the, handwrite sales letters and sales copy every single day, which, for 30 days is the copywriting challenge that is in the Discord, the copywriting collective that we have. I wrote 2 sales letters out by hand, and that's it. That was enough for me. But like, it helps. It helped me, and it's also kind of a rite of passage. And so, again, if you're ESL, learning English, hand copying might help. I'm not going to say will. Actually really studying language very closely and like copying it and then trying to replicate it on your own by creating like little templates and scaffolds for yourself. That can all be very helpful. But again, like, if you're let's be real, if you don't have a college degree and you're an English as a second language learner, you're playing on hard mode. And so you have to like have that sort of like really tough conversation with yourself. Like, do I want to keep playing on hard mode in a business that is extremely competitive? And so that's something that only you and God can answer. And I'm only one of those 2 people. So.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, man, narcissism coming in strong.
Oh, totally.
God, we're sexy. All right.